Something remarkable is happening in America's heartland. A story that's quietly unfolding across the rolling fields and small towns that form the backbone of the nation. As of June 5, 2025, a new chapter is being written in the world of American agriculture. This year, the hero of the harvest isn't corn or soybeans as many might expect. It's the humble sweet potato, a crop that's been quietly gaining ground and now takes center stage. Fields are overflowing with an abundance of sweet potatoes, and farmers are witnessing a windfall like never before. The sheer volume of this year's harvest has taken even seasoned growers by surprise. After years of hard work, careful planning and smart choices, sweet potato growers have finally hit the jackpot. Their patience and persistence are paying off in ways they once only dreamed of. We're hearing stories from across the region, farmers making millions from this single extraordinary harvest. For many, it's a life-changing moment, the kind that will be talked about for generations. Generations have worked this soil, tending to the land through good years and bad, and now they're finally seeing the kind of payoff that can transform not just a farm, but an entire family's future. This isn't just a stroke of luck, it's the result of years of dedication, innovation, and calculated risk. Farmers have embraced new technologies, experimented with sustainable practices, and adapted to changing markets. They invested in their crops, believed in the potential of their land, and worked together as a community. Now, they're reaping the rewards of their faith and effort. The spirit of the American farmer, resilient, determined, and endlessly optimistic, shines through in every field and every face. These are people who know the value of hard work and the importance of never giving up. There's a buzz in these towns, an energy that's hard to miss. Optimism, relief, and excitement fill the air as neighbors gather to share stories and celebrate together. Pickup trucks are being eyed for long-awaited upgrades, and for many families, college funds that once seemed out of reach are suddenly a real possibility. Dreams are being dusted off and plans are being made. This sweet potato boom is more than just an agricultural event. It's a shot in the arm for rural economies. Local businesses are hiring, markets are bustling, and the entire community is feeling the ripple effects. It's proof that sometimes the simplest things, like a well-grown tuber, can create extraordinary opportunity. A single crop, grown with care, can change the fortunes of many. Hard work really does pay off, and this year, entire communities are feeling the impact. The sweet potato surprise of 2025 is a reminder that in America's heartland, hope grows right alongside the harvest. Why sweet potatoes, and why now? It's a perfect storm of good fortune and smart farming. The weather was ideal, just the right rain in spring, warm days and nights in summer. Farmers chose high-yield, disease-resistant varieties bred for today's markets. Years of research have created these super spuds, and this year it's paying off. Modern irrigation, like drip systems, delivered water precisely where needed. Technology meant healthier plants and more potatoes per acre. Smart soil management, crop rotation, cover crops kept the land fertile. Healthy soil means resilient, productive plants. It's the combination of weather, genetics, technology, and wisdom that created this windfall. Nature and know-how working in harmony made this bumper crop possible. Imagine standing before a mountain of freshly harvested sweet potatoes, their earthy aroma filling the air. For farmers, seeing these bountiful heaps is a sign of a successful season and months of hard work paying off. But a big harvest only matters if people actually want to eat them. The real magic happens when these sweet potatoes make their way from the fields to kitchens and dinner tables around the world. Fortunately, in recent years, global demand for sweet potatoes has absolutely exploded. Shipments now travel across continents, filling supermarket shelves from Asia to Europe, North America to Africa. Once thought of as just a Thanksgiving side dish in some countries, sweet potatoes have transformed into a beloved staple food worldwide. They're now enjoyed in countless forms at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What's driving this craze? Sweet potatoes are nutritional powerhouses, packed with vitamins A and C, fiber, and antioxidants. They're a favorite among health-conscious eaters, athletes, and families looking for wholesome meals. Their natural sweetness and versatility make them a hit in kitchens everywhere. Chefs and home cooks alike love experimenting with sweet potatoes, roasting, baking, mashing, or even grilling them for unique flavors. But the story doesn't end with fresh potatoes. There's a whole universe of sweet potato products. Crispy fries, crunchy chips, creamy purees, gluten-free flour, chewy noodles, and even sweet potato spirits and liqueurs. Sweet potato fries and chips in particular have become favorites for those seeking healthier alternatives to traditional snacks. Their vibrant color and natural flavor make them irresistible. Purees are used in baby food, smoothies, creamy soups, and even baked goods like bread and muffins, adding nutrition and a subtle sweetness. Even the so-called ugly or misshapen sweet potatoes aren't wasted. They're sorted and processed into a variety of foods, ensuring nothing goes to waste and every potato finds a purpose. This booming demand for processed sweet potato products is fueling a global industry, creating jobs and ensuring a market for every harvest, big or small. Today, farmers aren't just growing a humble root, they're supplying a key ingredient for a rapidly expanding food industry that's feeding the world's growing appetite for sweet potatoes in all their delicious forms. The real game changer for sweet potato farmers isn't just growing more crops, it's transforming those raw sweet potatoes into high-value products that consumers want. Instead of simply harvesting and selling their produce as it comes out of the ground, farmers are now able to take an extra step, adding value right at the source. This shift is opening up a world of new opportunities and higher profits. Food processing machines like washers, peelers, slicers, and freezers are at the heart of this transformation. These advanced machines take freshly dug tubers and turn them into ready-to-eat or easy-to-cook goods, all while maintaining strict hygiene and quality standards. The result? Products that are not only more convenient for consumers but also command a much higher price in the market. Think about it. A pound of raw sweet potatoes might fetch a modest price at the local market. But once those same potatoes are processed into fries, puree, or even chips, their value skyrockets. Packaged, branded, and ready for sale, these products can be sold in supermarkets, restaurants, or even exported abroad, multiplying the farmer's income. By using these machines, farmers are no longer limited to selling just raw crops. They can now access lucrative processed food markets, which were once out of reach for small-scale producers. This means more stable prices and less vulnerability to market fluctuations. Even sweet potatoes that aren't perfect for the fresh market, those with blemishes or odd shapes, can be processed into valuable ingredients for soups, snacks, or baby food. Nothing goes to waste, and every part of the harvest can contribute to the bottom line. With more of the harvest being used and more of it fetching a premium price, farmers see a significant boost in their overall profits. This efficiency means less loss and more money in their pockets. Access to processing, whether it's on the farm itself or through a cooperative facility, empowers farmers. They're no longer just price takers at the mercy of middlemen, they become active players in the value chain, making strategic decisions about what to produce and when to sell. Of course, investing in processing equipment or joining a cooperative requires some upfront capital, but the returns, especially in a bumper harvest year, can be truly phenomenal. Farmers can reinvest in their operations, improve their livelihoods, and even create jobs in their communities. These machines don't just boost efficiency, they also ensure consistent quality and give farmers the flexibility to respond to changing market demands. Whether it's a new trend in healthy snacks or a surge in export orders, farmers can adapt quickly and confidently. By turning humble orange spuds into a wide range of high-value products, farmers are transforming their hard work into serious greenbacks. It's a win for the farmers, a win for the community, and a win for consumers everywhere. Technology has revolutionized sweet potato processing. Automation means faster, safer, and more precise handling from field to package. Automated washers, peelers, and optical sorters ensure only the best potatoes move forward. Cutting machines create uniform fries, cubes, or slices for even cooking and a peel. Blanching and freezing are managed with exact controls for quality and safety. Stainless steel, easy-to-clean machinery keeps everything hygienic. Less manual handling means safer food. The result: top-quality, safe sweet potato products for consumers everywhere. This sweet potato bonanza isn't just feeding America, it's feeding the world. U.S. exports of sweet potatoes and products are soaring, perfectly timed with this bumper crop. Countries in Europe, Asia, and the Americas are hungry for American-grown sweet potatoes. Health benefits and versatility drive global demand. American sweet potatoes are prized for quality and consistency. Export markets open new sales avenues, stabilizing prices and reducing risk for farmers. Selling to multiple countries means less vulnerability to any single market. Every container shipped boosts local economies and America's reputation for quality food. It's a win for farmers, communities, and sweet potato lovers worldwide. The sweet potato boom's impact goes far beyond the farm. When farmers prosper, so do their communities. Extra income gets reinvested locally, at stores, dealerships, and restaurants. This economic ripple creates jobs not just on farms but in supporting industries. Young people have more reasons to stay in their hometowns. A stronger farm economy means better schools, roads, and healthcare. Local tax bases grow, funding vital public services. The boom is harvesting more than tubers, it's harvesting hope and opportunity. Agriculture's success becomes a powerful engine for community development. Supporting farmers means supporting the backbone of rural America. The sweet potato phenomenon is a blueprint for the future of farming. It's not a fluke, it's what happens when innovation, resilience, and market savvy combine. Lessons from this orange gold rush can be applied to other crops and challenges. Adaptation and continuous improvement are key. Farmers who innovate and invest can turn challenges into opportunities. Food processing machines are vital, letting farmers move up the value chain. As technology evolves, expect even more efficient, sustainable agriculture. The future is bright, and yes, it can be incredibly sweet. The great sweet potato boom of 2025 is more than a good harvest. It's a story of smart work, combining tradition with modern ingenuity. Farmers planned, researched, and invested in better seeds, irrigation, and soil. Technology, especially processing machines, turned crops into high-value goods. This isn't about replacing people, it's about empowering them to be more productive and profitable. Farmers saw global demand and adapted to meet it. Market-driven production excellence is the formula for prosperity. Farming is dynamic, driven by resilient, innovative people and clever machines. Here's to everyone turning a humble tuber into wealth, health, and community pride.